and weirdness. Leaf describes Cloud9 versus Splyce, and Cloud9 definitely a team that's known for, wait, what did he just do? So I can hear definitely the weirdness, and speed is definitely something they are known for as well. Splyce has been working to get here for a long time. Both Nose Dude or Nose God, as he seems to be going by now, and Karma have been subs on RLCS teams for many seasons past, but have never gotten the opportunity to start. And this is the moment they've been waiting for to try and make a statement. And you heard Turtle on the desk saying, if you're going to make a statement, this is the team to make it against.
It is the team to do it against, but I did go on a bit of a tirade with Splyce at DreamHack. And I said, I'm not sure if the speed game is up to it, and there is no better team to demonstrate your capability that you've learned your lesson from DreamHack than Cloud9.
Well, have a good opportunity here. Game number 1 underway. Those putting it up for J-Wiz. Onto the backboard, coming back out, and there's Karma with a shot, but a bit wide, and Gimmick has it out anyways. Gimmick then demolished in front of his box. And Squishy with the punt to midfield. Torment, nobody challenging him. The pass back across, and looking some chaos in the goal. Both Karma and Jay was on top of each other. Karma not able to really gain control here, and Squishy will pick it up, say thank you very much. Over the top of 2, and Nose God has to bail it to the corner.
Oh, and Nose Dude's going to have to keep buying time because it just demoed the guy in the midfield, and thankfully, for once, Squishy wasn't able to get a handle on a ball coming off the wall.
Here comes Gimmick. Karma gets it past him. Torment to challenge. Karma putting it there. Jay was looking for it, but Torment pressuring him. Karma passing off to Nose God. Back across, loft in front of the box. Here comes Karma. No one challenging. All 3 Cloud9 defenders caught with their pants down, and that's Splyce with the lead.
Yeah, that really is just Gimmick missing the clear coming off the net. Squishy Muffins is backing up to get a better angle, and Torment runs into Gimmick, who just landed on the floor. And I agree, all of Cloud9 just in a mess on the goal line.
Splyce will take advantage, say thank you very much. But now Cloud9 pressuring on the other side. Nose God demolishing Squishy.
And Nose Dude did put out a tweet maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks ago. It was just like,
yeah,
I'm feeling amazing. You're all toast. We'll see you later. And I want to see if Nose Dude was being his traditional sarcastic Nose Dude self, or if he comes out here and balls out.
He feels elevated to a higher tier of living. We'll see if he can do it. Karma now past 2. Here comes J-Wiz setting this one up. Nose Dude all the way in the back. Not going to be there for the shot as he moves up to challenge. A miss on the wall. Torment now down, but he's got to get past 1 here. He does. Torment into the corner will tie the game.
Simply a mistake out of the midfield. Really not too much to be said about this. Nose Dude has Torment beat and misses the challenge. Puts it in a 1v1, and to top it all off, Karma isn't back yet. Not enough time bought simply on the line.
3:03 left to go in game number 1. Splyce with a nice early start, taking advantage of a Cloud9 mistake, but a mistake of their own following ties the game. Squishy now past 2. Torment versus J-Wiz. He's up for this shot. J-Wiz gets a block. Squishy thinks about it, but too low on boost to go for it. And leave it for Gimmick. Now off the back wall. Here comes Squishy. Thinks about it. Actually leaves it. Can't make contact. And now Nose God versus Torment on the far side. Come off the wall. Nose looks for the shot, but couldn't find it. Splyce with an opportunity. He goes by.
And I will be honest, I am not particularly impressed with the form of Cloud9 right now. It seems like they get the ball on offense. Torment's the guy leading the charge, which is very strange. I don't think it's a bad thing per se, but it's just a follow-up from Squishy and Gimmick has not been particularly good.
J-Wiz back out to midfield. Torment will shut it down. Nose God read by Gimmick back into the corner. Karma looking for contact here, but Gimmick getting in her way, making it difficult to transition out of her own half. This one will roll up high, now back into the midfield. Lots of space given by Cloud9, though. Splyce will look for an opportunity to move it back into the blue. Squishy off the wall, doesn't make contact. Karma with a miss. Nose got up, but Gimmick will get it away. Torment past 1. Gimmick getting through with some help from Torment. Karma takes it off of his hood, now back across. Jay was with a shot just wide. Torment will follow it and block the follow-up play.
This is the most distinctly un-Cloud9 midfield defense I've ever seen. There's so much room for Splyce to just take the ball past the midfield line and do whatever the heck they want with it. And Nose Dude almost caught a little too far forward, just able to flick the ball towards the corner and buy Splyce a few seconds to reset. But Cloud9, finally Torment able to get on top of something and beat that ball back towards the orange back wall.
A similar play that we saw NRG get scored on. We see Jay was able to defend, but here comes Gimmick, gets it past, but the shot is wide. Torment now versus Karma in the corner. The flick up. Here comes Squishy. Beats 2. Popping back out. 1 minute remaining and still tied up at 1 goal apiece. Gimmick past J-Wiz. Those dudes coming in. Gimmick now off the wall. Now off the ceiling. Passing down to Torment. 2 players go. The goal's open for Squishy, but he puts it just too hard. Here comes Gimmick for the follow-up
There
shot.
we go.
Oh! Still off the crossbar and out. J-Wiz back out to Karma. They'll get away from a sticky situation. 2 shots from Cloud9 on target.
I thought that was it, but a perfect catch from Gimmick. Transition one-on-one, and J-Wiz slams it into the corner. A demo on Torment in the midfield will force Gimmick to stretch, and it will be back and forth. Overtime looming.
This one back down to the box. Squishy's there. Here comes Karma, but doesn't make the shot. J-Wiz bumped up. Here comes Nose Guy with an opportunity. Torment able to shut the door at the last possible moment. It's Gimmick trying in the corner. J-Wiz with another opportunity. Squishy shuts it down, and it's all the way down the field. The play into buzzer beater time as Torment looks for an opportunity, sets it up in front of the goal. Where is Squishy? As Karma pushes it away. Here he comes back over towards him. Nose Guy actually gets the shot and it hits the ground. Crossbars reign supreme in game 1.
Squishy was expecting somebody to be there on the midfield line. I think maybe Gimmick to come up and take that ball, but Gimmick was headed back on defense, but this one off the kickoff for Splyce. Squishy been struggling on the wall a little bit here in game 1, able to find it clear, but a pinch from J-Wiz back the other way. Might end overtime early. Pinch in front and able to get a piece, but to the midfield line.
They get it away. Gimmick and Torment are right on top of each other. Offensive double commit. J-Wiz shuts down any shot opportunity, and Karma now on to Torment, who fell back. Will be J-Wiz with control as Gimmick bumps him a little bit. The pass in the midfield. Here comes Nose Dude. Squishy past him. Karma thinks about challenging, putting pressure on Squishy, forcing him to think.
Nice touch.
Gimmick out to Torment. Here's the shot in. A good rotation from Cloud9 will get them the win, but not nearly as clean as everybody was thinking it might be.
And it's that touch from Gimmick as he recovers against the corner and gets it out to the midfield. Those are the type of touches that everyone thinks, nah, he's not going to go for that one. And it just kind of comes out of nowhere and catches all of Splyce unawares as it's just a free ball for Torment at the top of the box. And, you know, if Season 6 was any indicator, you know he's not going to miss that one.
They do get the win, but Splyce making them sweat, scoring the first goal.
And Turtle made the greatest point on the desk there. He said, it's all about on Cloud9 to deliver here. But let's take a look at this tying goal that they were able to put in, as it was just that challenge from Nose Dude in the midfield, as all he had to do was get any piece of this ball in this transition, and they're probably fine.
Torment, solid recovery. And a solid placement as well, as Karma was blocking the majority of ground shots.
It was just the one spot she couldn't reach.
Yep. Solid play from Torment as we move on to Wasteland Night. Cloud9 here definitely needing to find a little bit more semblance of order. This is the immaculate rotations we're used to this team putting up.
It still really did surprise me that Splyce had that much space to work with out of the midfield, because there was no issues at all, I felt like, for Karma, J-Wiz, and Nose Dude to get the ball uncontested on their half and just have green grass in front of them as they pushed upfield. And I'm like, hello? Where's this Cloud9 that I know is usually always in your face and willing to shove the ball down your throat?
Well, and I feel like one of Cloud9's specialties is the ability to catch the ball and dribble it, not always just opt to just give them back the ball. And it just seemed like they were just constantly just saying, here, Splyce, have the ball back, you know, and not chasing it down, not forcing them to say, meet me in the 1v1s where I am strongest.
So Cloud9 in game number 2, Turtle, like I was talking about, made the best point. The ball is absolutely in Cloud9's court to come out here and say, we are definitely better than you, Splyce. And a fake kickoff in game number 2 will start Splyce with the early possession. However, they do rally quickly, and C9 push it into the neutral game.
Double commit in the midfield from Cloud9, squishing Gimmick both up. It leaves just Torment in the back. His Nose Dude is able to eliminate him, but the rotation's not quite there from Splyce to make use of it. This Gimmick gets this one away. His nose up again. Here comes Karma. No connection. Gimmick's able to beat it past 2. It's just J-Wiz in the back as Gimmick pressures. Looks for the read, finds it, and Torment thinks about it, but J-Wiz actually putting pressure on Torment. He's unable to keep that ball in the corners. Gimmick gets this one back to Squishy, but interception from Nose God all the way back down. Torment to Squishy here. No solid contact. The world champs. It's Torment airborne. A nice pass across, but Gimmick too far back to make use of it.
Yeah, more valuable definitely for Torment to try and go for the pass there than force a shot. as it has allowed Cloud9 to stay up on the offensive third and at least battle for possession on the midfield line. But Squishy might not have any boost, and he needs a little help. Will come in the form of Gimmick out to the middle, Torment to push the ball upfield, and denied by Karma in her own corner.
An excellent read from Karma as she was being forced to rotate. Recognize that ball's coming straight at her. Stop the pass. Shot just barely wide. Gets a jump out of Torment. Recovers in time to play it off the backboard. Now moving up, Karma looking for J-Wiz. No contact, but cluster of players in the corner. Squishy airborne will get it past Nose God. Now it's J-Wiz on the rotation as Squishy's looking to pressure. J-Wiz is there. Squishy's not able to find any demolitions on his way out. Splyce will play just fine, clean defensive rotations and survive for now.
That really is what got them through, but a quick wall off the back wall. Free ball for Torment. And they really needed to find this clear on the first rotation through from Cloud9. Nose Dude's got to get that ball either high to the midfield or safely all the way to the corner. Accomplishes neither of those things. And Squishy just throws it right back up off the back wall for Torment.
Yeah, left it in the midfield. Squishy says, thank you very much. Here, Torment, put this one in the open net. And that's Cloud9 with the lead in game number 2. Gimmick pass 2. Nose got in the bag. Gimmick created pressure and an excellent demolition onto Torment. Important there, but not. Nose Dude actually left the ball, decided not to dribble out, went for the demolition on Squishy and missed, which means that Cloud9's able to keep this ball in the orange as Gimmick puts it back up again. Now Karma back out. Nose Dude with space given by Squishy. A high-speed ball up, looking for Gimmick, and out into the corner. Can he find the second touch? Blocked by J-Wiz. Excellent read. And Squishy demolished in the backfield. If J-Wiz can find this shot, Torment's getting back in time, and a good choice to pass, but Torment's got the read and blocks Karma's shot.
Very solid stop from Torment to get in front of that passing lane, but it is another 1v1, and Torment will try and replicate what Nose Dude could not, and he will find open ground to get the ball out to his teammate and bail them out of a tough defensive situation.
Pass not quite on point, but J-Wiz lofting this one up. Nose guy looking for it. Just back over the side, Gimmick playing it across. Torment not going to find it. Nose got back in the middle. Here's Karma up as well and finds the shot. A dual threat in the air makes it difficult for the defense to read, and Splyce ties the game.
Yeah, Gimmick was trying to defend the back ball and said, I've jumped a little bit too early and just cannot recover in the net. And that was just Gimmick trying to do too much when he really didn't have to. Kind of took himself off the play than anything else.
Like J-Wiz almost saved that. Like kind of got in front of the ball for a moment there. But Karma's able to get it in. Splyce going toe-to-toe with the world champs.
Who would have thought? Definitely not me.
Definitely not anybody on the desk, apparently. Gimmick over to the side, looking for a second touch. Nose God now off the wall here, passing it back down to J-Wiz. Squishy up. Plays it past one, now looking for a second one. As Torment takes his time. Maybe taking too much time here. Able to get it past Carmen. J-Wiz closely crowding, though. Look for ball control. Tight small ball plays in the corner to ultimately result in the ball back in midfield. As J-Wiz steals it off the hood of Gimmick.
Yes. Torment. I like this from Torment. Don't just launch the ball back to Splyce. It's what you were talking about, Wave Funk. Is they were just handing the ball right back when they had plenty of time to work with. And while it might not have paid off, it has at least forced the pace of play into Cloud9's territory. Play how they would like to.
Karma beating Squishy in the midfield, puts it back into the blue corner. Nose Dude. Back out, J-Wiz a shot in, will be Gimmick with the save. And Squishy now airborne, looking for a shot opportunity, puts it to the side. Nose Dude, a play down the field, no one upfield to make use of it, and Torment will easily beat him. Final minute of gameplay, still tied up at 1 apiece. Gimmick looks for the pass in the midfield. Torment's there, finds the shot.
Oh, no!
Oh, Karma tried, but ends up securing her own demise.
It's great communication from Torment and Gimmick as they push up the field. Torment puts that ball out into space where only Gimmick's going to be able to get the follow-up touch. And Karma as well, respect from her because she knows Gimmick is more than capable of putting that shot into the back of the net. And just the most unfortunate of circumstances because Gimmick missed, and it ended up causing an own goal from Splyce.
J-Wiz setting up for Karma. Here she is. Can't quite find the tying goal. Cloud9's able to recover in time. J-Wiz looking for a touch in midfield, but it's not there. Squishy, maybe a bit harder than Gimmick would have liked. Now looking for demos, doesn't find anybody, but the pressure still will add to the confusion for Splyce. And the pressure stays on for Cloud9. J-Wiz now back out, Squishy airborne. Nose God just trying to read multiple things at the same time. He will make one contact, and there's still just a 1-goal game in the final countdown, but Karma getting it past 2. Jaywiz lurking in the midfield.
Oh, that's it, that's it.
To pass across. Nosegod puts it in, and with 1 second left, it's a tie game.
Heroics from Splyce to find an equalizer here. Torment caught too far forward. Squishy missing the clear, and again, just a little bit of space. Splyce trying to force something into the back of the net. Cloud9 miss one touch, make a big mistake, and capitalization from Splyce.
1 second remaining. We saw a fake kickoff earlier, but no formation for it here, and both teams will agree on overtime in game number 2.
Now this is the game you have to win if you're Splyce. Cloud9 just gave you a chance. Do not allow them to go up 2-0 on the series, because this is your game to win.
So far, overtime's in both games. Number 2, a nice demolition on the Gimmick. Torment in the back should have this, and he gets it away with power. Karma moving back, pick it up. Nosegod still lurking, waiting for an opportunity, looking for the read. He'll find it here off Squishy. Here's Jaywiz in, now back out again. An awkward bounce, and Torment's got it out of goal.
Oh, Karma missed the boost the first rotation back on defense, and it forced her to take extra time to pick it up and make the play. It wasn't the cleanest catch, but again, tons of space for Cloud9. Squishy gives room across the net. Karma can't reach it, and it's off the post.
Torment, knowing the ball was wide, not flinching. Nosegod gets a pass 1, now pass 2 in front of the goal. Gimmick actually lofts this one. Karma's in to try and find a shot, and Gimmick will recover. But Squishy now having to do some work, gets a demolition on the Jaywiz. That'll help with the pressure that Splyce was starting to build. Squishy beats Nosedude, now back down. Karma doesn't make contact. Jaywiz gets it away. No!
Oh,
it goes in.
man.
Tragedy for Splyce. They tried, but a few pixel whiffs. And then Jaywiz just not quite able to deal with what was an exceedingly awkward bounce.
Yeah, well, Jaywiz, he figured Karma's going to make that touch. I mean, when was the last time we saw her miss one like that? And just gets over her head, and Jaywiz is he's out of position because he's ready to push up the field.
Like, well, I didn't think I'd be here, but here I am.
Here I am, and now he can't make the play, and Cloud9 bring the house and muscle it home and take back game 2.
Yeah, both Karma and Nosedude there with just minute misses that result in a game loss. Overtimes in both of our Wasteland Night games so far on Season 7. See if that becomes a trend. But Cloud9 take a second victory and now 1 game away from the 3-0 that no one was bold enough to predict, but could still definitely happen.
All I'm saying, I would have said it.
You would have said it?
I would have said it, absolutely.
The vanilla ice cream has finally brought it around for you.
It's just that I really I will say now, because I'm more skeptical of Cloud9 than I would have been at the start of the series. It really has not been, I think, Cloud9's greatest start to the league play. However, Splyce has definitely come out here kicking and screaming, and they're doing well to keep it as close as it is. But Cloud9, like Turtle said, it's their game. Cloud9 aren't playing up to the best of their ability, and Splyce are showing this is what got us through the rival series. We're a capitalization-based team.
I still like the goal at 1 second to tie it up. Like Cloud9 gave them a small window, but they still had to hit that shot. They still had to hit that pass. Excellent play to keep them in that and get that to overtime there. So Splyce definitely showing wonderful signs of life here, but not able to string it together into a win just yet.
They do look good, but can they get the job done? Because they were so close. They could have just stole that game away.
Karma now. So we begin game 3. Kickoff pressure from Cloud9. Splyce able to dodge it appropriately. Gimmick with the back pass into his own half, wanting to hold on to ball control. Something we saw Cloud9 starting to perfect at the end of last year was kind of playing hot potato, keep away. Once they had a lead, making sure they keep the ball away from the other team, something they've become very good at. Now pressure in the goal. Squishy will look to set up his teammates. Back in again. Karma has to go up. Gets it out to Jaywiz. As Cloud9 gives space once more. Something they seem to be doing a lot this series.
It is still one of the most surprising factors for me, but Karma lets this one go, drops it to Nosedude, and that is pick your poison, and he will find the left-hand side.
76 miles per hour from Nosegod. Very difficult read. Maybe less than 60 frames from the shot to the goal. So little time for Cloud9 to read that. Very few players would have been able to save that shot, and that is Splyce with the lead again. Nice kill. Karma coming up, looking for another shot. Gimmick gets the save. Now can she get it out to Jaywiz? The crash comes in from Squishy and Torment, and they're able to bully it back out to midfield. Pass across to Gimmick, tries to control, just takes the shot just a bit wide. The pass is up, and here comes Torment, and in. No!
Oh, what a save!
Jaywiz gets the read and back out to Karma. And here comes the full court press from Splyce. Comes across one. Jay was looking for it, looking for the pass now. Sets it up, Nose God's there, but had to play it off the ceiling and gave plenty of time for Cloud9 to get the read and get in the way.
And pushed back again by Karma, but here's Cloud9 doing what they do best, finding passes to cherry-picking teammates and stole the ball away in the corner. Can Cloud9 capitalize on a great pick?
Squishy winning a very difficult 1v1 in the midfield, keeps the pressure on. Nose Dude will get away before Gimmick's able to demo him. A slight miscommunication on rotation keeps this pressure in the back third. One demolition from Squishy. Karma just sneaks into the back of the net. Here comes the infield pass.
Oh, what a save!
From Jay-Wiz. Much easier save for him to make in a desperate play to block what was going to be a confirmed goal. Karma was on her back wheels, but
oh, they tried so hard.
Gimmick able to wrap it back around. The pass comes through, and it's a tie game.
You got to remember, this entire possession, the past 30 seconds were because Gimmick stole that ball away when Splyce was about to go on transition. And after that, they kept pressing and pressing and pressing. Two great saves from Splyce, but it just wasn't enough. Eventually, they ran out of boost. Cloud9 break them down, and they get the equalizer.
Save isn't good without the clear. You got to get it away from the offense. Jay-Wiz now back in the midfield. Nobody following it up. Karma thinks about it, but lofts it high. Torment should have this. Actually does not make contact. A failure on the trajectory. Now here comes infield pass. Squish the nose. I think Squishy scored this.
Let's find out.
Shot?
Let's find out.
Yeah, because his nose got on the pass here, which means that Squishy gets bumped into a full shot from Karma. Oh my goodness.
And Gimmick on the line. He was ready for it, but again, quick shots from the top of the box, tough to save when they're coming at you. Anything at 60 miles an hour above from that close is never going to be an easy save.
It's been a while since I've seen a bona fide pool shot.
It really has. I agree.
That was fantastic. 2:38 on the clock and a 1-goal lead for the underdogs.
Oh, they steal it away. Jay-Wiz is in a bit of an awkward spot, and he's handed it to him, and that will be a poor shot.
Torment tried. His shots have been on target, but not the fastest of late. Jay-Wiz beating two there in the corner. Karma up looking for the read on Squishy, but can't find it. Now Gimmick out, beating Jay-Wiz as well. This whole team kind of sloppy small ball, but it's working and it's getting its way down the field slowly. Karma now out to Jay-Wiz, able to beat Torment, but here comes Gimmick in with a shot, a screamer, but Nose God's already there, and the shot was wide.
And this is a situation that we've found ourselves in before. Splyce with a lead, Cloud9 pressing. And every time, it's kind of just crumbled right before Splyce's eyes. They've made a mistake. And it allows Cloud9 to just continue to apply that pressure, and they just break them down ever so slowly. They might do so again here, but a free clear for Jay-Wiz. And at least finally, Gimmick able to challenge on the midfield.
Squishy looking for demos in the Splyce net, actually gets demolished himself, which kind of works out for them. But a double commit there. It's all up to Torment here, and Jay-Wiz not quite able to beat Torment to the ball. Not be able to extend their lead. But here comes Squishy. Nose God's out. Onto the side, Torment past one. Karma challenging, Torment looking for the read. Doesn't find it, the shot's on target. Karma slams it home, a 2-goal lead now for Splyce.
What a shot for Karma. Torment, not even that bad of a touch. He's got an opportunity to make a second effort, but just Karma right up there waiting for it. She knows that clear's going that way. That's the way Torment's angled. That's the only place he can put the ball. She says, you better not hand it to me. And she took what was given and nailed it.
Splyce doing a good job of scoring whenever Cloud9 gives them an opportunity. It's been very few and far between. Now with 1 minute remaining here, reigning world champs trailing by 2 to the promoted Splyce team. Squishy looks to find a pass to his teammate. There's the infield, blocked by Nose God. Here comes Gimmick with the follow-up, but he's going to need somebody else to help him out as he's able to dunk it past 2 now, up against Jay-Wiz onto the back wall. Jay-Wiz gets pinch away, which will buy some time, but Squishy still drops it in. He can shoot from anywhere, and it's a 1-goal game.
Yeah, I think Nose Dude on the rotation back here. I'm wondering why he went towards the wall and didn't go into the net, because he had a pretty clean line. His teammate was out of his way, and he ended up going into Jay Wismont's path instead of into the net and just left it wide open. Not sure if it's definitely just a miscommunication on Splyce, not to fault Nose Dude specifically, but definitely a breakdown somewhere.
And it gives Cloud9 the chance to bring this one back. A 1-goal game now with 30 seconds. Squishy over the top of one. The back line should have it from Splyce, but the pressure's on. It's Torment able to get in the way of Jay-Wiz. Gimmick thinks about pressuring, but gives Jay-Wiz space, and now Nose coming in as well. No free contact for Gimmick. As Torment is able to fake Karma off this one, but she bites back in, gets it back into the box, and Squishy will be able to clear it away. 12 seconds remaining. The final countdown is Squishy looking to set up.
Oh, that's it.
Pass out and finds the shot in. A tie game with 8 seconds remaining.
Command from Squishy out of the corner. He struggled a little bit at the start of the series, having command over the balls off the wall, and that one just perfectly timed and, of course, perfectly executed. Gimmick following close behind. That's the duo that gets the job done time and time again, and that will tie it up.
2-goal lead Splyce had in this game. Another fake kickoff opportunity, but it's not going to turn into a goal here as Karma gets it past Torment. Gimmick's airborne to shut this one down, and we might have a second overtime on our hands. Nosegod keeps it alive. J-Wiz is there. Here's an opportunity to win it, but Squishy shuts him down. And now Torment
did they get him on transition?
They're going to keep this alive, try to keep it up. There's Gimmick onto the corner.
It bounced. Oh, no!
Sets it up. Torment thinks about it.
Oh, no!
Got it, and Karma shuts him down. I can't believe that got that close.
That got much closer than you really might have thought. But a third overtime in the row. Splyce, you got it. Or second, excuse me. No, game one was overtime as well.
Did it?
It did go overtime.
Am I crazy?
Third.
This is crazy. What a match.
What a match is right. Splyce hanging on, but you still got to win.
Comes back down. Can Splyce find the key to victory in this one? The pressure's building. It's Torment over the top of one. Karma the pass in the midfield, but J-Wiz all the way in the back. They'll move up, just keep the pressure on, and so far it's been a Splyce ball game in overtime. As Karma puts another one up. Torment with the challenge. This one over the top of the midfield line. Nosegod has to rotate back. It'll be up to J-Wiz. He gets a lot of power off the pinch from Torment. Squishy Airborne wins this one, and now Torment looking for the back pallia, but he can't because Karma's already got him beat. Gimmick up, will send it to the side. Now Karma lofting it. Nose Dude thinks about it. Now Airborne up against Torment. He wins the challenge. It'll come back down to Squishy in the midfield.
And Torment was in position to make that play because you were just talking about it, but a quick transition from Cloud9. This one off the back wall as Karma also able to tip it into the corner.
Karma keeps Splyce alive in the series. Gimmick now off the backboard. There's Torment looking for another one. Karma passes one out, but Squishy's looking for the read on it. He gets it into the corner.
Oh, you see Torment wheel at the top of the box. What do? They have to make sure they don't run into each other. They don't. Gimmick, air dribble, corner, Torment, and in.
That's it. Gimmick completely broke it down, made it easy for Torment to score this. You see both Nosegod and Karma bite on it, thinking about it. Karma is rotating a little bit too far back, unable to get up. Second time we've seen Torment score on Karma by hitting the crossbar, making the shots to where it literally looks like the shot is not going to work.